Stop recording video. Button.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Again, this is in landscape mode, so I apologize if you're seeing something that you shouldn't be, I don't know, you might be seeing like a blanket or a wall or something. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so I'm recording in landscape. Yeah, so I just want to give a little update on my life. This past couple weeks have been crazy. The coronavirus is, not in my county yet, but it is in, the state. And my roommate actually lives in one of the counties that got hit with the coronavirus. I think she has like 3 people in her county that has it. And so we've been talking on and off all week. And yesterday I went back to college. I got in my room and everything. I was literally unpacking, and someone called me and said, "Hey, did you get the email?" And I was like, "No, because I don't have internet access at home, except for my phone." And they said, "Well, they just closed campus until, so like right now we're on extended spring break, which will be until like next week. And then after that, we won't be having in-person classes until like April 6th. So yeah, and the downfall is that this week was supposed to be our field work. So basically we were going to go out, and I was going to be in a healthcare facility, a nursing home. Yeah, so honestly, like, I mean, I get it. Like, I totally understand the whole coronavirus thing is important. But I was a little bit upset because, I've been looking forward to this for a while. And, like, this is our future, so it kind of stinks. Hopefully we can still make it up sometime, but I don't really know how that's going to be possible because I know, we're going to be done in December. So we'll have, like, April. And let's say we start on the 6th. Let's say hypothetically we'll start on the 6th in-person classes. So we still have some in-person stuff we have to get done because it's basically like skills, like we have to learn how to do certain things in the lab, and we can't do it online. So we'll have to learn those. We'll have Easter break. We have a study day, like an assessment day. We have study day. We have finals, which will be in early May, late April. They can't move those anymore because after that is summer classes. There are 3 summer sessions. Those run from like the middle of May until early August. And you have about like 3 to 4 days in between each session. I will be there all summer except I think like the last week of July. And then I'll be going out to fieldwork in August for the 2 8-week ones. That'll be like from August to December. So there's really nothing they can, like, there's no time, really, is what I'm trying to say, to get everybody to get done with their fieldwork. And so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, because, like, we have to get this for our careers and our licenses, and if we don't have the fieldwork, then how are we gonna pass? Yeah, just a little bit stressed, just a little bit. So I'm home now. I was unpacking, got the call, and I said, well, gotta turn around and pack everything back up again, so I came home. Luckily the campus is only an hour away from my house, so it wasn't too bad of a drive. It was just kind of pointless because, we'd already driven there and then I had to leave. But I was glad, though, because our campus doesn't have any transportation, and now the campus is closed, there isn't any at all. And I'm not saying that there aren't students that need transportation, that's not what I'm saying at all, but me as a blind person, like, I can't really just go to the store. I can't really walk there. It's not, it's like a mile or so away from campus. It's not a safe place to walk. There's like highways and stuff. So even with a dog, like, I couldn't have done it. So I'm glad that my mom was still there. She took me home. Sorry, I just want to make sure I had the camera in the right way. Yeah, and so it was just really, it didn't really hit me until this morning, when I saw the press conference of the president, and I was like, oh, crap, because me personally, like, I don't do well online with learning classes online. I have to go to my mom's work to do the online because we don't have internet at my house, except for my phone, which is sometimes sketchy. So I'm a little worried because me personally, I don't do well online. I just don't like. I think it's partially because I have to do audio with JAWS, my screen reader. Because I have to use a screen reader, like stuff just doesn't get through as clear. As if I were talking to someone, or if it was like, Braille or something. Yeah. So it's been crazy. There's no toilet paper at Walmart. There's no soap, hand sanitizer, or like I guess now wipes, because everyone's thinking they'll just get wipes and diapers for babies. Yes, people are gonna be wearing diapers soon. That's their thing. What else? Yeah, I guess they're almost out of food, like canned food, because people are taking like huge amounts. And I get it. Like I get you want to be protected and you want to make sure that you're not gonna die of like starvation. But I'm like, there's people out here that need this. Like, don't take like 3 pallets of toilet paper. Like maybe like 2 packages, maybe enough to get you through like 2 weeks at least. That's like their thing for evacuation is like 2 weeks of supplies. So don't take like 6 months worth. Because that's a lot, and those of us that need it actually can't get it. So, yeah. My college, they said students could still live on campus for now. The campus is closed. They'll still have like employees there because they have to work on online classes and stuff. But as of now, like all the students have to either go home. They're strongly encouraged to go home. That's what the email said. But if they can't go home, they can stay in the dorms or the apartments. They'll try to make food arrangements. But that's a lot. I wish I could do something for them, but I'm not there. Otherwise, I would be like, hey, I've got like 37 boxes of ramen noodles, And that wasn't because of the epidemic. It was just because, or whatever they're calling this now, pandemic, whatever it's called. We got ramen noodles at Sam's Club, and it's a huge box of it. So we're like, cool, we'll get them. So like, we have a lot of food. We weren't doing that, like I said, because we were freaking out about the coronavirus. It was more like, hey, it's on sale. We're college students. Let's buy this giant box of ramen noodles. Or this giant 10-pound bag of pancake mix. So we do have a lot of food. But it's not here. It's not at my house. It's at school. But as of now, my family's doing good. No one's sick or anything. Oops, sorry. Oh, there we go. I had to fix my camera. But as of now, no one's sick or anything in my family. Beacon's doing good. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. But Beacon, wake up, girl. So she has her head on my blanket, sitting on my bed. Beacon. Okay, no. Okay, so I don't know if you can see her. But she's laying on my bed. She's kind of spread out a little bit. But yeah, she's sleeping, so I'm not gonna wake her up. Oh, shush. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to hold my camera steady, but it's not working out. Yeah, so basically, there we go. Sorry, my camera's not level. That feels really crooked to me, but okay. Anyway, so, yeah, my family's doing good. My cats are doing good. It's allergy season, so I sound like this. I literally, like, I can walk up a flight of stairs and I'm dying because I have this, like, congestion. And it's more like in my lungs, kind of ish, because my nose is fine. Like, I can still breathe. I just can't breathe when I climb upstairs. And I can't wait till allergy season is over. Hopefully this will kill it, this weather. So basically it's been, like, really hot one day, and then it'll drop to, like, 40. So it's been jumping a lot, and that's not helped my allergies a lot at all. I also forgot my medicine when I left school for spring break. I forgot my migraine medicine, so I had to deal with that all week. But then luckily yesterday, I guess the good thing is I grabbed it whenever I went back to school, and then I came home again. So I have it now, but I couldn't really tell if I was having the migraine / headaches because I didn't have the medicine or because it was the weather changing. So I don't know. So this week's been interesting. I'm trying to think of what else to say here. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I just listened to Trump's speech a little bit. He had like a press conference or something he was doing. I guess it's huge. I don't really know, but honestly, he does not sound well. Everyone said that like he's probably fine and it's made up and the government's trying to get everybody. I don't think they are. I think it's literally something that's like real, and I mean I don't think it should be taken as lightly as everyone thinks it does, because I mean it will impact elderly people, and people with like, you know, health conditions and stuff. Um, I just kind of wish they wouldn't have to tell people that like we have to cancel this and that and you can't go here, because you know it's common sense. Like if you're sick, why would you want to go to this place? Like if you have a respiratory infection, like you're not gonna want to move to go anywhere, so stay home. Like how hard is that to get? So it kind of stinks that the government has to say like you can't do this because people don't get that it's common sense. Yeah. So I mean, I want to say I'm okay with the college shutting down and everything because I totally get it. I do. Like, in my mind, I totally understand. But it's frustrating for me as a student because, you know, this is my future. And I'm very, like, organized. I'm very planned. I don't like change very well. Like, I hate going out on routines. I have a schedule. So if anything changes, I'm like, ugh, what the heck? So, you know, not having internet access right now, not being on campus in a familiar place, like, obviously my house is familiar, but I like campus because I can actually go and, like, if I want to go for a walk, I can go for a walk. But here I can't really do that because we live in the country, and so I don't really go anywhere besides down the road. You know, on campus I can just go get food or walk wherever I want to. So, you know, I'm frustrated as a student because it's limiting my, I guess, potential / future and disrupting my plans, and I don't do well with that in general, so this is really stressing me out because I just, like, this is my life, you know. I know here so basketball in Indiana, I live in Indiana, we do a lot of basketball, and I live in southern Indiana, which is like, near Kentucky, kind of ish. Can't really say where I'm from, but you'll figure it out eventually if you watch. Anyway, so, yeah, so we live in Indiana, southern Indiana, and there's, like, basketball all the time. And they canceled the basketball games for high school, my college, which I was very upset about because I was actually going to go because I hate basketball, but, with the big games, I like them because everyone gets all excited, and so I don't have to focus so much on, like, what's happening. I can be like, woo, the crowd cheered, let's cheer, you know, and it gets me all excited. But they're closing those games. They've canceled the baseball, and a lot of the concerts and stuff's been canceled. I heard one of the schools actually, like, postponed all their classes until, like, April 6th was online, and then after that, till the end of the semester, it's going to be online. My school didn't do that yet. I think it was up in, like, Muncie. It was Ball State, I want to say. My schools here in town just decided to cancel until, like, April, I think they said April 3rd or something like that. Sorry, my hands are shaking a little bit. They do that sometimes. So, yeah. So, I'm not gonna lie, a little nervous, but hopefully things will work out. Sorry, I got this really close to my face. I'm not really sure. So, if you're seeing my face in, like, huge amounts, like, I don't know if it's possible to, like, make it smaller, zoom out or something, but do that, because that's awkward. Because I think I have the camera way too close to my face. But yeah. So, Beacon's sleeping, she's happy. She was very confused, though. We went home, and she was like, why are we back in the car? Why are we back here? What are we doing? We just left, you know. And, like, I don't know how to explain that to a dog, you know. You can't just be like, oh, well, there's a virus, and, you know. But she's doing good. She had a good spring break. That, apparently now we're still in spring break. But she got lots of pup cups. She got a bath on Friday. We took her to, it's called Pet Food Center. It's like kind of like a pet store, except, like, more, I think they might have, like, horses and stuff. Well, not horses, but they have, like, horse stuff you can get. Like, more like farm animals and everything, too. I don't know for sure, because I didn't really get a look around, but she got a bath. She jumped out at first, and then she was, like, realized she was tied to the thing, and she goes, oh crap, okay, I gotta get back in. So I got her a bath. She did good. She stood there. Like, once she actually got in and was comfortable, she was like, okay, I'm just gonna stand here.
Tilt left.
Let's see.
Level.
There we go. Sorry. My phone was telling me how to direct my camera again, so. Yeah, so she got a bath. She was nice. She smells amazing. Of course, after that, she went and rolled in the dirt, but that's a dog. I just, yeah. I like spring break, but I was really anxious to get back to school because fieldwork and because of, like, I wanted to go hiking. 'Cause it's really nice outside, like, it's amazing, but I can't really go hiking here. Because, like, we don't really have any trails. It's just, like, the woods, and I don't know it well enough to go by myself. And, you know, it's more fun to go with a person, and I don't really have anyone that I could go with that would be fun to, like, go on, like, a 5-mile hike with, you know. So I'm here. I'm gonna make the best of it, though. It's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna try to learn how to cook some different things while I'm here, because, I mean, while someone's here to watch, I can make, like, fried chicken or something like that, because I am a little bit afraid of oil in pans.
Tilt left. Level.
I don't do well with, like, for example, frying chicken or frying anything because I don't like the popping. It kind of scares me. So now that someone's here, well, they will be, I can have someone help me cook fried chicken and just, like, be like, hey, you watch me do this, you know, make sure everything's good. So I can practice that. Gonna get some stuff done, gonna work ahead in classes like always, because I don't like being behind anything. So I'm gonna try to get everything done that I can. I've been nosing on Facebook a lot because, like, don't really have much else to do. Yeah, basically I've been taking Beacon and, like, playing with her a lot, except now she's sleeping, grooming her, and, yeah, that's about it. So, I just got really bored and decided to make a video. I've been listening to a lot of books lately on Bard. I downloaded, like, I think I downloaded, like, 30 or something, and I've read, like, maybe 15 so far this week. Because I listen to books and then I'll go and do laundry or I'll go and do different things while I'm doing that, so it's kind of nice. Because I can, like, wash dishes and listen to a book, you know, what gets better. I love to read, so I don't really like audiobooks that much. I like to read in Braille, but if I can do dishes and read a book at the same time, like, I am happy. So, caught up with some friends, talked to them about their vacations because they went on vacations. I haven't talked to some of my friends from the OTA program. They were going on a on a trip to Boston, which is a conference, American Occupational Therapy Association. They have a conference in Boston it's supposed to be next week. No, week after, sorry. 2 weeks from now. But that got canceled, and so I haven't talked to them yet, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty upset because that's a lot of money spent on the conference. And they were looking forward to going, and so, I mean, I know, like, for me, like, I was a little upset about fieldwork, but I can't imagine, like, especially the people that were planning on going abroad this next semester and spend all this money, and now they can't go. One of the girls actually got to her country, and they called her, like, as she was landing, and she was getting her stuff and going in her dorm, and they were like, hey, so your funding just got cut, you have to come back to America, and I can't imagine, like, I would just cry, because you spend all that money on traveling abroad, to study abroad. It's such a big thing, and you can't go, and it's like, ooh, what the heck. I would love to go and study abroad someday. I know I won't be able to right now, obviously, because I'll be done in December. But if I do ever go back to get a bachelor's degree or whatever I decide to do, hopefully I can study abroad. Sorry, I'm gonna just, you can probably hear Beacon snoring.
Tilt right. Level.
So her paws are twitching a little
Tilt
bit.
right. Level.
Trying to see if she'll make any kind of noises. Never gotten her on video sleeping before, except for, like, the first couple weeks. Normally when I start videoing, she wakes up, so hopefully I can get this. So you can hear her paws switching a little bit. They're like moving on the blanket. Oh yeah, she's getting it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this. You might not be able to, but basically her paws are going back and forth. I think like all 4 of them are going. And she's just jerking like I can feel her jerking because the bed's moving a little bit. Yeah, but anyway, so I feel bad for those people that are studying abroad. My goal in life,
To left.
this is more like a dream. Hold on, there we go, sorry. My dream is to study abroad in England.
To left. Level.
Sorry, camera, goodness. My voiceover's telling me to direct my camera level, so it's now it's supposed to be level, apparently. Anyway, my dream is to study abroad in England, and, like, I feel like that'd be cool to go explore there because, like, it's England.
To left.
And you always hear, like, really cool things, like, about how they have a castle and palaces and all that. And, like, I've just read a lot of books about England, and I think it'd be cool to go and just explore as a blind person and be like, ooh, England, cool, yeah. So,
To left. Level.
there we go. Sorry, my camera keeps turning left and right a little bit, so it's not level. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say for now. It's really disappointing with basketball because, like, I don't like sports unless I'm playing them. And then the only time I like them is whenever the fans get all excited. And so now we're at the point where we're in, what are we in now? Whoa, she's really going, I'm sorry. Her paws are, like, kicking. Peeking. Yeah, we're in, regionals, that's it. Yeah, we're in regionals right now, with high school, and then in, my college, we're at the, I don't know where we're at. We're close to the end, but they canceled it, so now we're not anymore. Wow. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. She's, like, really kicking everything. Her paws are going. But yeah, so basically, those are the games I like because the fans get all excited. I don't have to sit there and be that person that goes, hey, what's happening? Did they get it? Who got a point? What's that mean? What'd they do? What's happening? It's really annoying, both to me and the person that I'm sitting next to asking that. At least they don't really say that it's annoying, but you can just tell. So, and I do listen to the radio sometimes, but sometimes they don't broadcast certain games. Like at my school, they don't broadcast them. They just have a video, like a live stream video. So they're like, wow, did you see that? And I'm like, no, like, what happened, But with the high school games, they're on the radio, so I can follow along. It's just unfortunate, though, when the radio announcers go, oh my gosh, did you see that? They just did. And they don't tell you what they did until, like, 20 minutes later, and then you're like, well, now I can't cheer because everybody else already cheered first, That's why I hate sports. I can't keep up with it. Or movies, for that matter, that are, like, really fast, like Avengers or Star Wars. I tried. Doesn't work out too well. As a blind person, I'm like, what's happening? Oh, so-and-so died, okay, Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed because I really like sports, but I'm more disappointed about fieldwork being canceled for now, because this is my chance to really, like, prove to people that I can do it, I can be successful. And even though it stresses me out, like, a lot, because, like, I feel like I have more pressure than my sighted people to, like, prove myself, because people are always going to say somewhere in the back of their minds, there's always going to be people out there that are going to say you can't do this as a blind person. And even though I know in my mind that, like, even if I don't do it, or if I do succeed, they're going to doubt it, or they're going to say, like, you got help from so-and-so, or whatever. I think more for myself to get my confidence up and my, I guess, to prove to myself that I can do it too. That was my main objective, partially, kind of, for this. And, I mean, I know in my mind I don't really need to prove to myself that I can do it, because I know I can. It's just a matter of, like, doing it and being like, yes, I did it, I can succeed, I'm going to be successful. Just that confidence. And so now that I won't get that chance until who knows when, it's just kind of stressful, But yeah, so if you guys are out there and you're watching this and you're a college student, or you have a college student in your life, feel free to tell me about what you're going through right now. I might be going through a similar situation. Yeah, I know a lot of my roommate, for example, she's a senior, and she's freaking out because, she's a senior, and she's going to be graduating in May, and she's like, what am I going to do? One of my friends is in a chemistry class, and they're like, how do we get chemistry online? Like, that's not really a thing, because it's a lab. So we don't really know. And I don't really like this uncertainty, but I'm trusting in God because He's the one in control. I can't obviously trust man. So, not saying like Trump or anyone else like that, not calling out the leaders. I'm just saying I can't trust the world of men or women, people in general. I can't trust people in general to come up with, they're not in control of the world. God's in control. So, I have to trust God because, like, who else do you have at this point to trust? And, the other day before all this even happened, I was praying and I was like, hey God, like, this could happen and I don't know what to do, so I'm going to hope that you figure it out because I don't know who else to talk to and who to trust as far as, like, knowing the answers for everything and, like, the uncertainty and not having control. And that's one thing that I struggle with is, like, giving up control to God because, like, it's crazy. The world's crazy right now. So I'm working on that, giving up control. But, yeah, so thank y'all for watching. Sorry for this long, kind of rambling video. I did have a purpose originally, but then it just kind of didn't happen. Well, kind of. My purpose was to tell you about my life so far this couple weeks. So I did kind of get the purpose out, but yeah. So thank y'all for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too boring for you. And if it was, I guess you can always go to another video or another channel. But yeah, so thank y'all for watching and have a good rest of your evening/morning. And hopefully you're healthy. And good luck, everyone.